Hi, I'm Dave Slavick. I graduated from the Cooper School of Art in 1979. I've been a one-person graphics department at Wiseco Piston and an engine part manufacturer in Mentor for 20 years. A month ago, a young man climbing the corporate ladder in California made an analytic decision to have Mentor start farming out for all its graphics work. My boss and I think it was a bad move, but nonetheless, I am now unemployed. Way back in 2011, I came down with the entrepreneurial itch, so I started attending monthly entrepreneur meetings, and that's where I met and partnered up with Rick Brom, who loved the new product idea I wanted to pursue. With Rick being retired and me working full-time, he was handling the lion's share of all the work. And it is incredible how much work it is if you ever want to start a startup or push a new product. It's amazing how much work is involved. Because our product appeals primarily to the feminine market, we named the company Abigail Bay and our product the Zalus. It's hard to come up with a word that doesn't come up at all when you Google it, but it helps if you start with ZX. I got the idea for the Zalus 25 years ago when my wife and I wanted to hang some plants in our bay window, but I didn't want to drill holes for little hooks and then be stuck, because if you move or remove them, you're stuck with little holes like it shows there. So I built and secured a permanent wooden grid an inch from the top of the bay window. My wife Carol loves it. Now it's really easy for her to change the look of the room with the changing of the season or the holidays. So, after a couple of years of building prototypes and doing the million other things it takes to introduce a new product and start a business, in the fall of 2014, my partner Rick Brom lost a short battle to kidney cancer. So, in Rick's honor, I changed the name of the product to the Brom, and I've committed myself to making sure the Brom is always the most beautifully designed and crafted product of its kind out there. Someone else can make the cheap ones overseas and out of plastic or whatever. Wiseco was kind enough to give me 4 months severance pay and medical coverage, so I now have been granted a little bit of time to go back to bringing the Brom to life. Page 2. My evil plan is to make interior decorators and home builders and designers aware of my product. This way, without actually hiring salespeople, I'll have a constant sales force literally covering the entire planet. Once I make decorators and builders aware of my product, they'll have something new to offer their clients, and I won't need to attend trade shows and craft fairs, or pay Mark Minland to stuff brochures in people's stores.
Or beers.
Or beers. After interviewing lots of woodsmiths to make my Brom, I settled on a young Amish gentleman who of course does exceptional work. Plus, Nathan happens to have a cell phone and power tools. And a spray booth. I've started contacting Cleveland area decorators to give our fair town a little head start on something new. Plus, I'm getting feedback from them to give me some idea of what to expect when I start blasting the word of my product all over the world. It's difficult to cold call people and just start asking questions, so it really helps to have a connection. So if any of you know any interior decorators, designers, or home builders, I hope you'll track me down after this event and let me know who they are. My second request is, I'd love to make a few Broms before diving into the deep end. So if any of you have a bay, bow, or box window, I hope you'll consider ordering a Brom. I'll give you a special CDPUG price. Is that on the next one? All right, my third request is a biggie. If any of you really like the Brom idea and are in a position to and want to partner up with me, I could sure use somebody who knows something about running a business, because I don't. Just a guy with an idea. Request number 4. The other reason I could use a partner is I can't afford medical coverage. So I need to go back to work for a few more years until Social Security kicks in, or until Abigail Bay starts making big money. I expect finding someone willing to hire a 60-year-old is going to be difficult, so any leads you might have are also welcome. But if it's experience they need, I've handled just about every imaginable graphics challenge there is. my primary skills are Photoshop and InDesign. Been using those every day for 20 years. I love design work in general and logos in particular. I've done package design work, trade show display, signage, catalogs, you name it. If it's 2D, I've pretty much tackled it many times. And I believe that's the end of my story.